April is absolutely packed with new cozy games, and in this video, I'll be taking you through all 25 new cozy games that I've found launching next month, so that you don't miss out on your next cozy favourite. Also, hi, I'm Ellie, and this is the Cozy Gaming Club, where we love to talk about all the latest and greatest cozy games. Whether you're in the mood for a new farming sim, a cozy mystery, or a brain-teasing puzzle game, there's a lot to look forward to next month. So grab your cozy drink of choice and let's get started with Koira, a heartwarming journey where you play as a traveller exploring an enchanted hand-drawn world. After finding a puppy lost in the darkness, you and your new friend must work together to find your way home. Along the way, you'll also get to befriend woodland creatures, solve ancient puzzles, and traverse a musical forest, all while avoiding the dangers that lurk in the shadows. This perhaps isn't the coziest game to start with, but Koira promises an emotional experience that's both relaxing and meaningful. If you're a fan of games like Journey or Abzu, this definitely is one to watch, especially as the entire game is textless and conveys the story without using any dialogue. Koira will be launching on PC and PlayStation 5 on April 1st. Next up is Nif Nif, a family-friendly deck builder. Play as Nif Nif, or Cat, who are trying to save the forest and their animal friends from the mysterious goo that's overtaking their home. This one may seem intimidating at first, especially if you've never played a card battler before. But don't worry, this game is designed to be easy to pick up for beginners and is lighter on violence than other titles in the genre. There's also other cozy elements like gardening and cooking, as well as unlockable hats and cards to upgrade your deck. With a bright cartoon style to boot, Nif Nif offers the perfect cozy introduction to the deck building genre, and it'll be available on PC and Nintendo Switch on April 1st. It's a great time to be a reader who is also a cozy gamer. Last month we had Bookbound, and this month we've got Little Library. In this management game, you play as a librarian, tasked with bringing to life a small community library in a quaint little village. Recommend books to the quirky villagers, unlock rare titles for your collection, and host events in your little library. But funds are tight, and you may need to explore other avenues like farming and fishing to source extra income for your project. This cozy game looks so cute, and the art style reminds me a lot of Littlewood, so I'm definitely excited to check it out when it launches on April 1st on PC. For all you bug fans out there, our next game is Bugaboo Pocket. In this story-driven digital pet game, you play as a research scientist helping a forest recover after a devastating fire. Collect bugs from all over and look after them, feeding them and buying furniture to decorate their homes. This game reminds me a lot of Tamagotchi, both in the design of the terrarium where you care for your little pet bugs, and the semi-idle nature of the game. With lots of mini-games to fill your time and bugs to discover, hatch, and pet, Bugaboo Pocket looks like a great new creature collector that'll be launching on PC on the 2nd of April. For something a little different, look no further than LucasArts-inspired Cosmic Quest Elroy and the Aliens. This love letter to the 90s stars rocket enthusiast Elroy and intrepid reporter Peggy on a quest to find Elroy's dad, and experience a cosmic cocktail of mishaps and heartwarming moments. But their quest quickly takes a turn when they discover a secret crystal. Elroy and the Aliens looks like a Saturday cartoon, and it's a fully voice-acted adventure that has been lovingly hand-drawn in a playful comic style, with around 10 hours of gameplay. It'll be launching on the 2nd of April on PC. If Pokemon won't create a Pokécenter simulator, then I'm glad indie devs are filling that gap. Manage a care center for adorable creatures in Monster Care Simulator. Play as a rookie vet starting a modest care center and welcoming in your first monsters. Each creature is unique with their own personalities and preferences, and I love how cute they are. Over time, you'll earn money for caring for these creatures, and eventually you'll be able to upgrade and expand your facility to take in even more of them. Monster Care Simulator will be launching on the 4th of April on PC in early access. I love a good cooking game, and this cozy cooking RPG set in Hawaii looks incredible. Play as one of two siblings working together to reopen their family restaurant, while also making their mark on the culinary scene. Cook delicious dishes while managing a cozy kitchen in paradise, and discover a heartwarming story about food, family, and connections. Along the way, you can recruit and befriend a diverse team of chefs, each with unique skills when Kitchen Sink Aloha launches on April 7th on PC. Our next game is Layla, a story-driven experience about a middle-aged woman who struggles to make peace with herself. Travel through Layla's life in this beautiful hand-drawn world, uncovering the pivotal moments that changed her life and solving puzzles to help understand why she made the choices she did. The Steam page reminds me a lot of Alice in Wonderland, especially with the quote, "Normally I dig a hole in me and then fall into it. But this time I decided that instead of falling in, I would willingly go in. Here I am, drifting on the shores of my life." But with themes of regret, love, trust, and the darkness of your past, this game may be better compared to something like What Remains of Edith Finch. I also noticed that the Steam page has a trigger warning for both gore and self-harm, so please be aware of that before playing, although you can skip this section of the game. Layla will be launching on April 7th on PC and on the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox on April 17th. If you ever played with Polly Pocket when you were younger, then Tiny Garden may appeal to you. It's essentially a simplified farming game where every turn of the handle progresses your plants to the next stage. Grow your own pocket-sized garden, collecting flowers and vegetables to earn money and unlock all the seeds in the game. And any money you earn can also be spent on furniture to decorate the little house in your lid. There aren't really any goals to worry about in Tiny Garden. This is just a relaxing decorating and farming game that lets you customize your own tiny world. Tiny Garden is launching on the 8th of April on PC. All aboard! Locomoto is a cozy train game where you are the conductor. Customize, manage, and run your own railway for all the furry animal passengers that frequent your route. Drive through beautiful landscapes, helping passengers reach their destinations and trying to give them the best journey possible. Upgrade your train by crafting new items to make the journey more comfortable, and make sure the passengers are satisfied with plenty of food and drink. This is a new twist on the life simulation genre, and honestly, I love it so much and cannot wait to play. Thankfully, there's not long to wait as Locomoto is launching on the 8th of April on PC. If you love a good brain-teasing puzzle game like I do, then you should pay attention to this next game. Blueprints is a genius new puzzle game, set in a sprawling mansion you've inherited from a dead relative. Well, kind of. There's one catch. Before you can truly inherit the mansion, you need to make your way through it and find room 46. Sounds simple enough, right? But this is no ordinary mansion. As you walk through its various rooms, you'll find that the mansion shifts and changes around you. When you reach a closed door, you'll have 3 options for which room appears behind it, each with their own benefits or drawbacks. One may have no other exits but offer you extra money, while another may have 3 exits but they're all locked and need a key. Blueprints is a great pick for anyone who loves exploration and puzzle solving in a relaxing setting, and it'll be launching on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation on April 10th. Save the world one sticker at a time in our next game, where you play as an apprentice explorer tasked with documenting the wonders of a brand new star system. In Pilo and the Holobook, use your magical Holobook to document your adventure, but things take a turn when you come across a mysterious and dark force known as the Tar that shouldn't be here. Now you have a new goal in mind, to discover the story behind this strange Tar and how it ended up here to begin with. With its adorable art style and cute sticker collection, this game is perfect for those who enjoy exploration and story-driven gameplay, and it'll be launching on PC, Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation on April 10th. I haven't played Talos Principle, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. And even if you haven't played the original like me, the reawakened version promises even more thought-provoking puzzles, new features, and an improved experience. In this game, you play as an android, following orders from a voice in the sky to complete trials, which essentially boils down to solving increasingly difficult puzzles. But as you play through the game, you start to question why you're here and who you are really, all of which can be answered through a series of text logs and audio journals found throughout the world. Uncover the secrets for yourself when the Talos Principle Reawakened launches on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on April 10th. In a surprise twist, Wind Story may be the only farming and life sim on this list. Start over at Windchime Ranch and embrace your new rural lifestyle as you tend the land, care for animals, and go fishing. During the day, you'll be hard at work, but at night you can relax around the bonfire and get to know your visitors. Over time, you'll be able to build accommodation, windmills, and restaurants and expand your ranch into a resort for all, with everyone working together to keep it running. Wind Story is also made by a 2-person dev team, and it's so incredible what they've achieved with it. The Steam page doesn't have a release date set, but on Switch it says the game is due to launch on the 10th of April, so let's hope that's correct for both platforms. If you've ever wanted to run your own wizarding school, now's your chance. The Fool's Apprentice is a wizard academy management sim where you're tasked with training the next generation of mages. But they are woefully unskilled. Choose fields of magic to focus on, learning new spells, and try to keep your students in line with levitation and mind control, to make sure they stay on top of their academic work while you improve your own magical knowledge as well. While this is a management sim, it definitely seems to be leaning more into the 2-point style of wacky management, with a little bit of fun and discord sewn into the game. The Fool's Apprentice is launching on April 14th on PC. Simulation games are so popular right now, and it really feels like there's a simulation game for everything. And with the addition of HR Simulator, there may actually be. In this upcoming game, you step into the shoes of a HR manager working in an office. From interviewing candidates to training and, sadly, sometimes firing your employees, you'll be the first stop for every problem that may arise. In HR Simulator, it's not just about climbing the corporate ladder though. You'll also need to take care of your work-life balance, making sure to maintain your mood and rest at night to avoid overworking and losing your productivity. I'm not sure how fun this will be, but it definitely looks like a new and different sort of management game, and it'll be launching on PC in early access on April 14th. If you've ever wanted to be a photographer, Lush Foil Photography Sim lets you live out your dreams of capturing beautiful photos. Take a hike through this serene world and use your camera to capture the stunning vistas you encounter. Your camera comes with all the features you'd expect of a professional camera, like flash, exposure, contrast, aperture, and more, offering you full control over the image you create. Lush Foil also goes a step further, letting you manipulate the world around you, changing the light angles and weather to suit your preferences. With a drone to fly above the world and a kayak to let you take to the water, this game offers you countless opportunities to take the perfect shot, and it'll be available on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox on the 15th of April. From the creators of Unpacking comes a musical puzzler that challenges you to create a melodic garden. When Hannah's garden of musical flowers are scattered across a sky full of beautiful islands, she must turn to the magical Tempopo for help returning them. Each island is a challenge to work through, and you'll need to experiment with different configurations to get each Tempopo to do their part. Your reward will be a bright and joyful world filled with music as every flower you rescue becomes a part of your garden. Tempopo sounds so different from the other cozy games, and it'll be launching on PC, Xbox Games Pass, and Nintendo Switch on the 17th of April. You'll need a friend to play this adorable adventure, and now is the best time to play before the launch of the sequel, which is also coming next month. In Bokura, you play as 2 boys who run away from home and are working together to take themselves somewhere far, far away. However, while you're playing together, you're both seeing something completely different. For one player, the world appears as a serene woodland filled with animals to interact with, while the other is a world of machines with robots around every corner. Despite the differences, you must both work together to find out what's happened and how to return back to your own world. With several choices to make, there are multiple endings to discover, and for PlayStation players, you'll be able to play it for the first time on April 18th. Can a roguelike be relaxing? Well, Tranquil Isle is giving it a shot. This idyllic building game is all about building farms, houses, observatories, lighthouses, and more on randomly generated sun-kissed islands, all to the sound of lo-fi beats. There's no combat or trading to worry about in this game, making it quite a minimalist city builder. Instead, it works on a point system where you must strategically place buildings to achieve a high score and unlock new ones. It reminds me a lot of Dorfromantik and Islanders in that sense, so if you enjoy those games, you'll probably like this one too. And for those of you that just love decorating without any challenge, there'll also be a sandbox mode available when Tranquil Isle launches on April 18th on PC. It's been a while since we had a new cozy cooking game, and this one looks like a good one. Play as one or two aspiring chefs on a quest to improve your cooking skills. To do so, you venture out to a mysterious island in search of new recipes and flavors to level up your dishes. This Southeast Asian-inspired fantasy world looks incredible, with so many delicious recipes to discover and master, like pineapple fried rice, banh mi, and bubble tea. The biggest selling point for me is the art style and the different biomes to explore, but there looks to be so much more to discover, although it does seem to have quite a bit of combat. The good news is that Sadap can be played in single player or co-op when it launches on April 22nd on PC. Detective Dotson is a charming and cozy mystery game where you play as a reluctant detective on a mission to find his father's killer. You'll chase down criminals, hunt for clues, create disguises, spy on foes, and recruit team members in a story-driven adventure set in modern-day India. Solve mysteries in this beautifully illustrated world, unraveling the small-town secrets hidden between cozy alleys and colourful temples. Detective Dotson will be launching on April 24th on PC, Mac, Linux, and Xbox. Plus, if you enjoy this one, they're also making a companion film to go along with the game. We've already spoken about the first Bokura, which is finally coming to PlayStation, but we're also getting a brand new game next month too. Bokura Planet is another entry in the Bokura series, but you don't need to have played the first, as this one has a completely different story to tell. In this game, the Earth was destroyed, and a new civilization has been rebuilt from the ashes. With the start of the second space age, you play as two crewmates on one of the ships sent out to explore the galaxy. But after your ship crash lands, you find yourself as the only two survivors on a strange planet. Work together with your player 2 to find a way home in this new puzzle adventure that'll be launching on PC on the 24th of April. And finally, we have Ogu in the Secret Forest, a delightfully charming Zelda-like where you find yourself teleported to another world. Tasked with finding 6 magical stones and defeating the powerful Great Ones in order to get home, you set out on a quest in this peaceful exploration game that's packed with things for you to do. From collecting hats to solving puzzles and helping the whimsical creatures of the world, this game looks perfect for anyone who loves exploration puzzle games. It's already available on PC, but on April 27th it'll also be available on Nintendo Switch for everyone to try. And those are all of the cozy games I found that are launching next month, but if I've missed anything, then please let me know. Also, drop down in the comments which one you're looking forward to the most. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!